Yeah, okay. AVC, Gary's Vinyl Dungeon here. I haven't made a video in like 5 months, I believe, or 5.5. There's a reason for that. I've been pretty sick. Lost 22 pounds. Been in the hospital 3 times. And still don't know what's wrong with me. But every time I had to go in the hospital, I had to get a COVID test and then stay isolated. So it was a real pain in the butt. I don't know if anybody's had to get any tests run, but they won't accept you in the hospital until you have a COVID test, which I understand that they're trying to be safe. But I had a colonoscopy, I had my stomach scoped, and I had a brain scan. I've had severe headaches for 4 months, and my stomach, I can't hardly eat. Every time I eat, I get ill. And it's hard keeping my weight up. Of course, I needed to lose weight. I just hate doing it this way. Anyway, let me get started here. I was still buying, even though matter of fact, I might even bought more when I was sick than when I wasn't. But I'm gonna show you the box sets first that I've picked up lately. First one is the Eagles Live, the recent box set from the forum. Great album, great sounding album. Vince Gill did a great job on here. It's just a great sounding album. I'm glad I purchased it. I know a lot of people were kind of sick of the Eagles, but I'm still a big fan. Next one I picked up was the Tom Petty album, Wildflowers, and all the rest. But this is the 7 album. They had a 9 album if you went on Tom Petty's website, but they wanted almost $100 more for the one on his website for 2 more albums. Then I got this one on Amazon for. Quick story on this: I pre-ordered this like 6 weeks before it came out. When it came out on October 16th. It was supposed to have been shipped that day. It said it was shipped. 2 weeks later, still ain't shipped. It said, you know, USPS was waiting to receive it, never did. So I called up. Well, I didn't call up. You got to talk like on the computer. And I was talking with this lady, and I said, "What's going on?" And she looked and she goes, "Oh, we can have it out to you." It was like in a week. And I said, "Well, wait a minute." I said, "The website says if I order one now, I can get it here tomorrow, and it's $10 cheaper." So she tells me to cancel that one and just order the other one. So she did, and I got a refund right away. But then 3 days ago, I had a second one of these show up, even though they said canceled. And Amazon sent me 3 emails telling me to please send it back. So I had to drive an hour round trip to a Kohl's store to turn it back in. I tell you, I don't know how everybody else is, but Amazon has been really screwing up everything I order, and they never hardly get here in 2 days anymore. It's rare. It's more of a rarity than the usual as far as getting it in 2 days. And I was in my local record store, and I seen this. He had it up on the wall. This is Sticky Fingers, but this is box set of CDs. It's you can tell it looking at it. It's certainly doesn't have albums in it, but it's a really nice box set. I'm glad I picked it up. Great sounding. I think this was 2016, I believe, when this come out. But really like that box set. Of course, I like the Stones. Next one I just picked up was Grateful Dead. And this is one of the Dick's Picks live bits and pieces. This is pretty good. It's got a lot of the good songs on it. Get the glare off. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. Now this one, this is Prince, Emancipation. didn't think a whole lot of this album. There's a couple good songs on it. The ratings showed it like it was the best thing since Toast, but I didn't care for it too much. I mean, for the money it costs and for the amount of songs. I mean, the quality, like all Prince albums, the sound quality was impeccable. But as far as the songs on it, this was the first one he came out with, I believe, when he got out of the Sony record deal. He put this together. I guess he was writing songs the whole time, but they got into a little tiff and he left them. Other one, this is CDs. This is the Allman Brothers. This is the Trouble No More 50th anniversary. Oh, there it is. Great sounding, great album. I love this album. I play it all the time. Of course, I've mentioned this before. I've really gotten into the Allman Brothers lately. Another box set. This is an older box set, but it's Led Zeppelin. It's every one of their albums. I know you guys have seen this though, but if I can get it up there. But they're all in order there. But yeah, I've seen it. It was on sale, like half price. So I went ahead and picked it up. Because I had all their albums on vinyl. I only had 3 or 4 on CD, I believe. Let's see what else. I guess that's all the box sets. But what am I up to here? I can't see. I don't want to run it too long. Yeah, it's only been 6 minutes. Okay. I will move along. There's probably 75 albums sitting there, but I'm not going to bore you with that. This is David Bowie album. It's kind of weird, as you can see. I guess you guys know this album, but the ratings really had it ranked high. Get it up here. And I didn't really think too much of it. I mean, it's all right, but it was 5-star rating, and the songs were a little bit strange. Of course, it is Bowie, but like I said, I didn't think a whole lot of it. I mean, there's, like I said, there's some good songs, but I didn't care for the whole album at all. This album I picked up, matter of fact, I'm getting ready to play the second album on the second side. I was listening to this before I started making this video. But this is Guns N' Roses. First, it's Greatest Hits. First time it's been on vinyl, so when I seen it, I decided to pick it up. It's good sound quality. It's great. I mean, it sounds really good. My cat's meowing in there. He wants to come out or down and bug me. He will bug the crap out of me. Let's see. This here I picked up. This is Alice Cooper. This is EP, I guess you would call them. It's called the Breadcrumbs EP. But yeah, it's good. You know, I like it a lot. It's got some good music on it. And this one, this is 10-inch, 2 songs, and it's from the new album from Deep Purple. I just got it because it was so cheap. It was in my local record store and it didn't have much. I think it was like $10, I think. But I picked that up. Paul McCartney. This is a 10-inch single. It's got Figure of 8 on it. It's great, of course, it's got a great sound to it. One side's got the songs on it, which is here, and then the other side, I don't know how good that's going to show, but it's etched on the other side. It's kind of weird to try to get that to show, but put this back. Next album, this is The Who, Live at Hyde Park, 3 LP. Really good album. Of course, there's the old fellows. But yeah, it's a good album. This is white and blue vinyl. I'll show it to you real quick. I guess you guys have seen this though. I think one's, oh, red, white, and blue, I'm sorry. There's the red, because it is 3 albums. I don't need to show the white. I think this is the blue one. That's the white one. But it's kind of a nice blue. You know, if I have the chance of buying colored or black, I always pick up the black. Matter of fact, I just ordered a couple off of Amazon, and I went with the black ones instead of the color. And that was on the Steel Wheels tour. They had a blue and orange one, and I decided just to get the black one. Same price. You can see the dirt and any scratches so much better when it's black, especially with my old eyes. Next one I picked up, I didn't have this one. Well, I had it, but it was not in really great condition. It's an original, the one I have. This is the Cars Panorama, but it's, of course, it's the Cars. This one here, it's alright. It's Counting Crows. I'm not sure if this was their last album, or I think they might have made one after this one. But I like Counting Crows. This, you know, I might be. It's like this blue. It's on Capitol. It's yeah, I lost my train of thought. It's a pretty good album. I've only listened to it once. I've had, like I told you, severe headache, and I've been playing music at a low volume. Sometimes, you know, you got to turn them up a little bit, make them sound better. Okay, this next one's the Cream live album, Royal Albert Hall, London, May in 2005. I picked this up, and I've seen other people show this, I believe, but great album. Sound quality, I was blown away. Of course, it's music on vinyl, which I've had a couple that didn't sound real good with them, but for the most part, if it's music on vinyl, it is pretty good sounding. Let's see. I've went on a Deep Purple binge. When we rock. When we rock, we rock. When we roll, we roll. Deep Purple, Allman Brothers. Good album. Of course, you know, I like certain bands, and when I play their albums, I immediately can relate to them and pick up on what they're doing. Some bands, like I played this one. This is Gene Parsons. I think he was from the Byrds, but this is just real country. It's not really. It's all right. I think I paid $6 for that album, but let's see. Here's one. This is Black Sabbath, The End. This is good. I really like this album, and I hate to keep saying that, but I usually listen to most albums on Amazon or Spotify before I decide to purchase them. But this one I didn't, but it sounds good. I'm glad I got it. I'm trying to look through these here. I picked up King Crimson, which is Staples and, what is it? I don't have my glasses on, I'm sorry. It's not Staples. I can't, yeah, it is Staples. Staples and, I don't know, I can't even read that. No, Starless and Bible Black. It's been a while since I bought this one. I forgot what the hell it was even called, but it's all right. But I like some of the earlier stuff they did better. I think that's their 5th album, if I recall. But Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. This is a 2016, I think. It's numbered. I believe this was music on vinyl too. I just took this. It was on the outside cover, but we all know Rumors. Okay. Alice Cooper, Easy Action. This is early Alice Cooper, real early. I'm trying to think. I remember looking it up. 69, Alice Cooper. So that's a good one. This is In Excess. Welcome to Wherever You Are. God, that light is so reflective. No, you can't see that, but pretty good album. I like it. In Excess. Oh God. Whew. This is I'm trying to think who this even is. That's one thing. Oh, this is Love. I don't know why I had to think about that. Love album. And it's called Out Here. And it's one of them. This is the cover was done by Bert Schoenberg, 1965. Released 4 months after the sale of the picture. The painting, I guess you call it. But, yeah. Marshall Tucker. What's this one called? This is an early one. Together Forever. Giant. Giant for a Day. This is a pretty good one. I like this one. It's been a while since I listened to it, but I can remember I liked it. This is a white label promo. Doors, Full Circle. Great sound to it. Now here's one, and it's a pretty good album. I liked it, but this is the only album they ever made, and it's called Snake Grinder. I don't know if a lot of you guys that are into music more than I was back then. It's a pretty good album. It's kind of like a jam album, but they're pretty good musicians. And let's see, I got 2, 3. Let's see, I got 3 Whitesnake. This is Slide It In. I think this was just a recent reissue. This was a big album for them. Back in 83, I believe. I'm at a blank, but I think it was 83. This one's called Whitesnake Trouble. I'm having a hard time remembering this stuff. This was 78 release. This is the new series. There's a white, a red, and I believe a black one coming out. The white is rock, Red is Love Songs, and I forget what the black one was. Blues, I think, or something. I don't know. I forget. My memory, man, it's terrible. It's a bitch getting old. But yeah, this is a good album, and I'm in the process. I've ordered it. It isn't here yet. Is the Love Songs. Radio City by Big Star. It's been 5 months since I probably listened to that, so I forget if it was any good. This is Best to Kiss. It's got all their hits on it. Crazy Crazy Nights, Rock and Roll All Night, I Was Made for Loving You, Detroit Rock City, Beth. It's got all their good ones on it. That's my cat in there meowing. This is an acoustic recording by this guy, Sandy Bull. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of him. This was back in the early 60s, I believe, 63. But if you like just chilling out, I love acoustic guitar playing. And it's a nice listen. I used to have probably 20 guitars. I used to mess around, and then I had my accident with my snowblower, and my hand don't work anymore. Central Bob Dylan, I don't need to pull that out. It's basically a greatest hits album. Big Dylan fan, got most of his albums except for some of the later ones. Okay. Those two, all these kind of go together. Early Allman. I kind of went on a tangent and started buying every Allman Brothers album I could come across that I didn't have. These are all Allman Brothers. Okay, I think that's all of them. This is Greg Allman, Low Country Blues. Great album, great sounding album. This is his 7th studio album, and the last while he was alive. He came out with another one after this, but he had already passed away. Good album. I really like it. Okay, this might have been the last one. 8th and final studio album. Yeah, this is great. Greg Allman's Southern Blood. Another good album if you're into the Allman Brothers. Allman Brothers Collected. This is a music on vinyl. Of course, great sounding, great songs. My cat's in there going crazy trying to get in here. I usually keep him in the other room because he'll be all over me. Speaking of cats, Wednesday my cat got ill. One of my cats, I have 6. And we took him to the vet. He gave him antibiotics, said he had an upper respiratory infection. And last night I had to go have him put down. He got so bad he couldn't breathe. He was gasping for breath like really hard, and he wasn't getting any oxygen exchange, and his tongue turned like white, and his gums. It was horrible. I had to have him put down. Couldn't stand him, see him suffer. This is another Dwayne and Greg Allman album. Good album. Okay, now here is, let me get this straight. What was this? I don't want to tell you something that ain't true. I can't remember which one was first. Yeah, I think this one was first. No, couldn't be. These two were first. Hourglass, that's what they called themselves. Greg Allman Band. I mean the Allman Brothers Band, not just Greg Allman. But this is, I liked one better than the other. I'm not trying to think which one it was. I think it was this one. And then Power of Love is this, I think, the second one. I could be wrong. Like I said, it's been a while since and I've been really sick. This is early Allman. This is early stuff here. I can't find the year on this. Let me see. See if I can't find it. But this is early. I think it's 60s, late 60s, I believe. don't see any year on here. Oh no, my mistake, 73. AC/DC Live. Good album. I have all their albums except for some of the live albums. But there's that. Collective Soul. This is a craft recording. Sounds really good. I've been trying to pick these up as they release them. I like Collective Soul. This is the one. This is the 25th anniversary edition. It went triple platinum. December, The World I Know, Where the River Flows. All three great songs, as you know, by them. This is an Electric Prunes album. It's basically their singles from 1966 to 69. This was one of the Electric Prunes album was one of the very early albums I ever picked up as a young kid. Well, young kid, I was probably 12. This album here, I looked on Discogs. I thought I had it, but I wasn't sure. And I picked it up and I already had it, so I didn't even open it. I don't know. It's 40-minute round trip where I bought this, so I'll spend as much gas in my truck to half of the money to take it back. This is cut from the 1967 Stereo Master. This is the Yardbirds. I didn't say that part. That's the most important part. Where are we at? 27. I'll take it to 30. I don't usually like to go too far. Everyday Life. Coldplay. This is, I think, the newest one. No Doubt. Tragic Kingdom. I picked this up pretty cheap. It was on eBay. Brand new sealed album. This is a Beach Boys Walmart exclusive picture disc, which that's supposed to be a beach ball. Who would have thought? But sounds good though. Some of them you gotta wonder sometimes if you know picture albums. Some of them are good sounding and some of them are just trash. Let's see, Dire Straits. On Every Street. I don't see many people put up Dire Straits albums, and I was a huge fan when back in the day they were out. Here's Flaming Pie, Paul McCartney. Whoop. Okay, yeah, I got crazy. Those box sets were expensive. I said I was going to cut back, but that's always I'm always lying to myself. Let's see, this is Pearl Jam, Binaural. I believe this is their latest album. It's all right. It's always hit or miss with them as far as I'm concerned. Here's Deep Purple, Whoosh, great album. Almost every song on here I like. Of course, I'm a Deep Purple fan. Yeah, it's a good album. It's a great sounding album. Couldn't be happier with it. Yeah, I told you I went on a tangent. I showed you all them other ones. Made in Europe. I've ordered these a while back. Like I said, I haven't shown any albums in a while. And I listen to some, but I don't, when you have a splitting headache, it's hard to come down and listen to music. Shades of Deep Purple. On Parlophone. I think no, it's not. I thought it was on Purple, but it's not. The last one was. Another Deep Purple. This is Slaves and Masters. I should have left the covers off of these. They wouldn't reflect it so bad. But that's the way it goes. I hate to have them just sit open. Another music on vinyl, Deep Purple. This is Perpendicular. They fell down here. Let me get them up. Just thought of something. Neil Young, Homegrown. Really good album. Best he's come out with in a while as far as I'm concerned. What is this? I think this is Deep Purple too. What's the name of it? I don't know why they try to keep this shit secret. I don't even know what the name of this album is. This is a recent one. This might have even been their last one. Don't know. It's not nowhere on the side. Just called Deep Purple. Let me look on the album though. It should tell me. Harvest. But it's nowhere on the cover. But it is on the record. Stormbringer. Another one. Some of these were, yeah, it's like a purple. I know it ain't showing up purple, but it's a bright purple. I had a copy of this, and it wasn't the best shape. It's an old copy I had. And 71, came out. Everybody knows this album though. It's Fireball. This is of course a remaster on purple. Now that shows up purple, and yeah, of course this is a different. That's like a pinkish purple yellow, but this one really looks like the color. It really is. You ever notice how the camera sometimes changes the colors of things? And Deep Purple. This is live in Japan. This is a Rhino pressing. Once you start liking a band and really getting into them, and I was into them back when they were in the early years, but then I didn't purchase any. But I started listening to them, man. I'm thinking, man, these are freaking great band. The Battle Rages On. This is another music on vinyl, and that's. No, I thought it was colored vinyl, but it's not. Now this is purple and it's showing up red on there, the label. A lot of their reissues, though, they came out with were the latest ones were purple records. I'm missing one. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, that's because there's a whole stack over here. I tell you what, I'm not going to put you guys through that, but there's a whole pile over here I forgot all about. But there's some great albums over here. Blue Oyster Cult, Nirvana, 2 Nirvana albums, Live Soundgarden, 2 Elvis Costello. But I'll do that. I'll do that on another video. There's no use boring you guys. But another thing I had to do, I had to put my dog down. My chocolate lab had cancer, and he just blew up like a balloon. His organs started failing. He couldn't hardly walk, and I had to get him put down probably 6 weeks ago. He was probably 14 or 15. I think 15. But he lived a long life. I adopted him when he was 7, so I had him 8 years. I got him when I lived in at the beach in Delaware, down there, and then brought him here. So that was 5 down there and 4 up here, or 4 down there, because I didn't buy him the first year I was there. But yeah, he was 15. They told me he was 4. Took him to the vet, and they said, "Oh no, he's at least 8." You know, they always tell you lower, so you adopt them. They don't want, you know, some people just want to adopt a dog at 7 or 8, but I would. I wouldn't have cared. It was the breed that I was after, the chocolate lab. They make good dogs. But I hope everybody's doing well, and take care. And hopefully, I got another appointment on Monday. I was seeing a nurse practitioner for the last, since February, and I'm not pleased with what's going on. She looked like she just got out of school, to be honest with you. She's so young looking. So I made one with a regular doctor. It's been like that. My regular doctor, he brought in a nurse practitioner, and he's only there maybe 1 or 2 days a week. He like retired, and that's all that's in the office is a nurse practitioner, which, you know, I guess they got to learn somewhere. But when you're an old guy and you got a lot of shit wrong with you, you need somebody that knows what they're doing. But okay, everybody, have a great day.